Is Trump about to drag America into another Middle East war? Or is this his ultimate power play for peace? The war between Israel and Iran has now entered its fifth day. And President Donald Trump is making one thing clear: he's not interested in a ceasefire. Speaking to reporters and on social media, Trump says he wants a real end to the fighting. Not just a pause in the violence, but a long-term solution with real consequences. But who's really calling the shots here? Israeli leaders, including Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, are ramping up pressure. They want U.S. military support, specifically bunker-buster bombs. They argue that only American weapons can destroy Iran's fortified Fordo nuclear site. And time, they say, is running out. But Trump is stuck in the middle. On one side, a close ally pushing for action. On the other, his MAGA base and right-wing media urging restraint. They warn that another Middle East war would betray the America First doctrine Trump has pushed for nearly 10 years. To make things even worse, U.S. intelligence doesn't back Trump's claims about Iran's nuclear progress. Trump says Iran is very close to building a bomb. But his own director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, says that's not true. According to current assessments, Iran is still at least 3 years away. This gap has created confusion. How urgent is this crisis, really? Then there's Trump's diplomatic strategy, or lack of one in this case. He says publicly that he's not pursuing peace talks with Iran. But behind closed doors, officials say he's telling his team to start negotiations. At the same time, he's warning civilians in Tehran to evacuate. He cites safety concerns, but says there's no specific threat. And then he leaves the G7 summit in Canada, abruptly. French President Emmanuel Macron says Trump left to negotiate a ceasefire. Trump shuts that down fast. Says he left for much bigger reasons. One thing's clear: the chance of direct U.S. military action is real. If Trump orders a strike on Iran's nuclear sites, it would be historic. It would also fly in the face of everything he's said about avoiding foreign wars. Former Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant put it bluntly: Trump now holds the fate of the world in his hands. What's different this time is the divide inside Trump's own camp. Some of his most loyal supporters are turning on him. Right-wing pundits, conservative influencers, even some MAGA voters. They say a war in the Middle East would go against everything Trump stands for. This internal conflict could shape his next move just as much as pressure from Israel. But behind all the noise, a deeper story is forming. Trump's unpredictability, once seen as a strength, is now being tested like never before. The world isn't just watching to see if war breaks out. It's watching to see if Trump's chaos-driven style can actually deliver peace, or if it will push the Middle East and the world into something far more dangerous. What do you think?